And good evening. Just realised that my t-shirt is entirely covered in dog hair, so we will in fact take a momentary break. Be right back. And we're back, so welcome to the stream. And we're fresh after laundry day, so enjoy a slightly damp, don't follow me, I'm lost t-shirt that we recently saw on the Darkest Dungeon stream. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I am, because I've just had a very, very tasty dinner, hence I am slightly late for the stream. Apologies for that. Just checking we've got the correct stream info on the thing. We do indeed. And evening, Kruger. How you doing, man? Are you well? It's just you. Well, that's marvellous. I, to be honest, I don't check the view count. I know I've mentioned it before, but it's just something that's been mentioned as a good idea, and it seems to me to be true that I always act the same. And so you always get the same stream experience, or at least I hope so. So here we are. So this evening we are playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, and we're going to crack on with some jump puzzles and hopefully a bit of combat as well, because I was enjoying a bit of crossbow and stealth action and stuff like that. That was all very entertaining last time. So I'm just going to make sure everything's okay on this end, which it is. Great, and then let's jump in. So, need to find the bloody link on my streaming software. There we go. The tea is a brewing. So how are you? Which faction are you playing in War Machine at the moment, or are you taking a little break as well? You're waiting for convergence, so are you buying like a second-hand lot, or are you buying some new pieces and you're waiting for delivery, or are you taking advantage of the black oil sort of cleaning out sale, or what's the deal? Waiting for the Void Archons, and you've got some convergence, right-o. But you're sort of waiting for them. Oh, you played them last year, right? Okay, cool. Right, I've popped my camera in the bottom left because I'm pretty sure that's where we had it for Tomb Raider last time, and I think that was great. So, but obviously, as always, do let me know if any audio or video issues pop up, and I will do my best to solve them for you. Void Archon still haven't arrived. Well, I mean, best of luck, man. I know that a lot of the world are having real issues, especially Europe, with getting anything delivered, especially Archons. So, best of luck, and I do hope that comes through for you. Where did you order them from, if you don't mind me asking? Vanaheim. Yeah, I've played there. Yeah. I think the game might have crashed. Oh no, we're back on. Oh, holy shit.
Hold on, almost got it. That's it. You're good to go.
Okay, let's move this thing
Alright,
out.
so actually, even though I actually did finish this area, we have now respawned in this area, and that's great actually, because it gives us another chance to actually try and stealth it. So if you were here for the previous Rise of the Tomb Raider, wow, she's looking a bit gnarly. She's having a bad day. So if you were here for the previous stream, okay, you missed it. So basically, I've already just done, the last time that we finished the stream, I just finished this area. And my endeavour was to try and stealth it. And I did that by just shooting everybody in the face. So we could try a slightly better run at the whole stealth thing. And see how that goes. Now then, I've forgotten all of the hotkeys. So what we're going to have to do is just nip in, grab the key bindings, and remember what the hell's going on. So, survival instincts is Q, left, right. How do I create some ammo? Don't seem to be able to. Because we've got a couple of guys up with searchlights, they need to go. But the downside is, I have not got enough ammo here, and I can't remember how to craft it. Is it left click? Oh, good man. That's it. Right, now we did have a significant amount. Yeah, I've got a silenced pistol. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So. I think we need to get our man to look over there. Then while they're looking at that, pop that guy in the face. 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 And then him. Right. Now, I should have control of this ladder. And in fact, all the raised space, because everybody raised is dead. And so, when he gets killed, he gets pissed, but I don't really care. Oh, baby. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold this the whole time. Yep, I am. Alright, so a bit stealthier than last time. But not much. How do I just... There we go. Whoa! She got a bit excited there. Also, I hope everyone was at least slightly impressed with that bow shooting, because that really wasn't bad. Especially the moving headshot up along the top of that. Hello. pretty confident. Oh, so it has kind of saved a little bit because there were a bunch of red laptops in here that I destroyed last time and I needed to destroy them for a quest. So it's obviously saved the quest progress, but then it's reloaded the chapter with the bad guys, but without reloading the quest objectives. Cool. Alright, I'm fine with that. So the next question becomes, what are we doing in there? Messing around with this panel, it looks like.
Jacob, I found a way to open the inner gate.
Head to the courtyard. I'm already inside.
Stand next to the post to create a rope bridge. Aha. You're just constantly getting a loading circle. Try refreshing the stream, refresh the page, and if that doesn't work, let me know. And I will just quickly check my software for you and just see if there's anything going wrong. No, no drop frames, no problem with the software. Everything looks okay.
Anna, I need to get in there.
Scouts.
Do it. We have a lot of ground to cover. Trinity wants the artifact found as soon as possible.
We aren't getting anything on satellite. Too much interference.
Jacob, what is he doing?
This is the place.
Shit.
The
Be
Soviet
careful,
weapons
Laura.
are quite convincing. I want to get into those ruins myself.
And Croft.
We keep her alive. For now.
Seems okay now. Great. Okay. Well, just keep me informed because obviously, if it's a repeating problem,
This frozen hell.
Then I have good news.
I'll have another look and I'll see if I can maybe restart the stream for you. But
The natives have a settlement.
as I say, everything on my end
on the
looks
other
good.
side of the mountain.
Soon, you will have your day.
We both will. Just as long as you don't lose focus.
What do you mean?
You're sentimental about her. The Croft girl, I can tell because she's still alive. We can't afford to dwell on the past.
You doubt me? You know what I've given to Trinity, what I've sacrificed, what I face.
I'm fine.
Life has not been kind to either of us, but I swore I'd always protect you.
Now who's being sentimental?
I promise you. All of this will be worth it in the end. With the divine source, you will live. But more importantly, you will live in a world cleansed of sin.
Send your men to this settlement. Find out what they know.
They have a weird romance going on, don't they?
It's too dangerous. Let me have my pleasures. None of this will matter the day our work is accomplished.
Constantine, you're needed in the holding cells. We're in this together, sister. Remember.
Always.
you doing?
That is a pretty bold move, just jump straight down into the middle of the command room.
Mankind shall be judged. The non-believers turned to ash and swept away. And the pure of faith will be raised up and given life eternal. Get out! I'll find you!
Got to find them. Keep looking. They have to be here somewhere.
Hide.
Alright. Got to find a way out of here.
I've got very limited movement available to me here.
Lara, the train yard is on the north end of the Gulag. I'll wait for you there.
On my way.
Strange being in the field again. I was undercover for so long, locked in a life of comfort at Croft Manor. Here, there is no comfort at all. The air is frozen, the food is canned and cold. The company, aside from Constantine, is abysmal. But I asked to be here. I need to be here. I do not have the luxury of time or patience. Constantine and I begin this journey together. I will be there when he fulfills his destiny. So for now, I'll breathe deep. I'll let the cold air burn my lungs. I'll let it remind me that I'm still alive. And let it fuel me for the final push towards our destiny.
The voice acting's pretty good.
We're gonna have to break it down.
Damn. Got to get out of here.
Tear this place apart.
Locking the door behind her may have been a tad preemptive.
A military patch for Trinity soldiers. Aside from the design, there's no identifying tags. They keep themselves hidden, even from their own foot soldiers.
So we're going to presume that this is the... Oh! Right, got to be a tad more accurate than that. Noted.
No designer yet. Heading to the control room now.
What the fuck? I thought she... Is it not this game where she... Do I have to hold spacebar or something? How do I...
What's the situation? No designer yet. Heading to the control room now.
Oh!
There.
We're not supposed to use... But now is this... Oh, that was the thing that was electrocuting the water and now we can just walk across. I see. I misunderstood that puzzle entirely. I thought we were supposed to try and walk up... Oh, shit!
Come on.
You're gonna die!
Yeah. assault rifle. Presumably we've got a bunch of bad dudes.
Now! I got you now!
We're doing a very softly, gently monkey sort of assault rifle approach, I'm not going to lie. They're trying to put all the dramatic music in. In fact, is this a bit loud? How's the volume for you? Is it alright? Toning it down a little bit. Yeah, I thought it sounded a bit much. Let's just deal with him. Right. So, options. Put the audio a touch. We'll just bring everything down a midge. Turn it down a tiny bit more. That should be a little bit better. Give it a minute, see how it feels, and then let me know if we need to make further adjustments to the sound. Holy shit! Why is she picking up a can? You've got an assault rifle! Unless you've got dynamite in that can. Okay, now you've got dynamite in the can.
Covering fire!
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Someone just kill her! Got your back!
How many times can I just shoot this guy in the arm? Sorry, that just really amused me. I could have adjusted aim and shot him in the head. I just wanted to see how many times he could get shot in the arm and still be alright. Hello.
As we push deeper into the valley, I find myself staring at the ruins and pondering my own mortality. These structures have been here for ages, waiting for this moment. I can feel their anticipation. The stone itself wants us to succeed. And what is there to stop us? Non-believers, the fearful, and the lost. Those that hid the source from Trinity for so long. We are the very people who would use what's hidden here as it was intended to be used. This world is too corrupt, too rotten, too sick to be saved by any means other than Trinity. We will have our army. A righteous man will lead it. Constantine will be that man.
Do we get like lock picking skill for that or something? I guess we do. Right, down here we go. Whoop. Right, we seem to have lost the ability to holster a weapon again. I don't know, like this assault rifle seems a bit easy. Let's go back to the bow. bow's a bit more fun. It rewards I do like the pistol.
Is that you, Jacob?
Maybe stick with the silenced pistol for a
Lara,
bit.
be careful. They're everywhere. You'll run into some trouble. There he is! Take him out! Damn it!
Right, looks like we're going to have to get involved. How are we getting involved? Can I squeeze this gap? Yep, alright.
Hit the lights. Advance.
Oh! Hit!
Got your back. I'm under fire. Advance. Focusing fire. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole! Ooh!
I got her. I'm under fire.
Oh!
Give me covering fire. Under fire. He's gone.
Wow. Alright, despite my immediate jokes about how it's too easy with the assault rifle, I think we might have to stick with the assault rifle for a bit. Press C to scramble. Oh, C! Right, I thought it was control. Okay. Alright.
Hit the lights. Cover me.
Scramble, scramble. Blast that dude. Blast that dude. As well. Holy crap. Someone really fucked up. Whoop. Alright. So they are still trying to throw shit at me, but it's just not. That was some horrific aim. Oh, there we go. Now we're on the right shoulder at least.
Get clear.
Oh,
Hostile spotted. She's alone. Move
more
out.
dudes.
Make it quick. Huh? I'll check it out. Give me suppressing fire! Now! Get clear! She's hit! He's gone! Give me suppressing fire! I got you covered! Taking fire! Taking casualties! Keep firing! Give me covering fire! Focusing fire! I got an angle! Light her up! Moving into cover! I got a hit! She's empty! Take her down! Under fire! Suppressing fire! I got
Jesus. Right. That was a lot of dudes, and we ran out of ammo. I should have been looting bodies much earlier in the fight, I think. Also not missing, I mean, you know, that's pretty... But it's good that we had a severe stack of herbs, because I did not play that very well at all, do apologise. Right, let's make sure we've got a lot of ammo created. We've got now a lot of bullets for everything. Reload that. Actually, I don't think we just finished that reload. Okay. We've got a little shrapnel made. It looks like he's already having a bad day.
What happened here?
I mean, I'm all for it, because it means I don't have to... Ooh, hello.
As we push deeper into the valley, I feel reassured that this is the work I was chosen to perform. My stigmata itch with sensation. It is a constant reminder of my higher purpose, of my singular position in this higher purpose. I was a child, innocent to the evils of the world. Then, one night, I woke in such pain, a scream on my lips. Blood dripped from my palms when I saw it. I was terrified. It marked me. It meant something. I cannot shirk this mission any more than I can shirk my own hands.
Ah, good old religious nut jobs, everybody needs one. Right. Good news is, everyone seems to be lootable.
Jacob, I think I'm close to the train yard. Are you there?
Jacob, are you there? Are you there? Sorry, I'm busy murdering
Badge
everybody.
of rank in a military order. Trinity.
God, he's mighty handy.
What took you so long?
I thought I lost you back there.
Not a chance. Thanks for getting me out of that place. Let's move! We can get up through there!
I'm surprised none of those choppers... Whoa! I was about to say, none of those choppers thus far have had particularly menacing weaponry. Whoa! And yet this one has turned it up a notch. Like previously, they've all just been supply helicopters and... Oh, we are boned. Oh, really? Come on now. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold it. Fuck. Oh, we made it. I thought we died. Way! Victory. Our man hasn't made it yet, though, has he? Oh, she's gonna have some proper stiff nip going on. Oh, that is the same one. Oh. Note to self, don't jump in the water. Right, okay. So, looks like if we just constantly run and jump and dodge things, then things go well for us. The chances of us in a million years surviving this level of Gatling gunfire are nil, but let's ignore that for a moment. Jesus. On the plus side, this is a wicked action scene. I'll be honest, I'm not doing much. I'm literally just holding sprint and forwards and jumping occasionally. But just been oh shit! That is not the way to go.
Take it easy. Drink this. It'll help.
I mean...
You could have left me in that river.
Would you have left me?
I'd have thought about it.
What makes you think I didn't?
His jacket's remarkably dry, considering he also went for a swim.
So what makes you risk so much to come here?
The divine source.
I know what you're looking for. But I want to know why.
When I was young, it was just my father and I. He was an archaeologist too. In his last years, he was obsessed with myths about immortality. Of course, no one believed him, including me. Our last conversation was a fight. He took his own life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but...
Something else happened.
And I saw something that I thought was impossible. It changed everything.
They've done such good
realised
work
my
with the
father was
facial
right.
graphics on this. It's
He
amazing.
died alone and broken. But he died for something.
So you believe the divine source is real?
I honestly don't know. But if there is any truth to it, I have to find out. It needs to be researched and studied. It could make a difference to the world. It's not something to be hidden away.
A difference is not always for the best. Would you wish Trinity to have the secret to immortality?
Of course not.
Then I would ask you not to abandon your quest, but to alter its path. Join me and my people. Help us repel Constantine and Trinity.
Then after that's done,
And you leave our valley untouched. But knowing that you've done the right thing.
no. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Can't. Or won't.
I'll fight Trinity with you, but my goal remains the same. If I give up now...
You'd feel like you'd be letting him down.
Not just him. I need answers, Jacob. I need to understand.
I reckon this Jacob guy might end up being one of the guys that wrote some of the journals that we read earlier.
Right now, my concern is for my village. It's over the mountain pass. A day's journey on foot. But there may be a faster way through the old copper mine. You rest. I'll be back soon.
Alright, alone again, reached the copper mill. So, thank you for... I don't think I did. Anyway, right, apparently I've bought some DLC again. I think I just got all the DLC with it when I bought the thing. So, the Temple of the Witch for Rise of the Tomb Raider. Right, okay. Objectives are marked with pink markers. A new mission is waiting for you in the Soviet installation. The mysteries of the Wicked Veil beckon.
Jacob, are you there? Damn it. Where is he?
Alright, let's have a quick inventory. So we got quite a lot of ammo various. And a campfire. Let's have a look.
Hello
Right, we've
again.
got some skills. Let's do it.
Jacob's gone ahead. There's something about him that I can't quite put my finger on. It's strange, but almost comforting. Like I could tell him anything, and it wouldn't faze him. I sense no judgment from him.
There's some hollow points. Why
At the
not?
same time, he's hard to read. My instincts tell me he's a good man. He saved my life. I think I can trust him, at least for now. But I can't shake a nagging feeling that he knows more than he's letting on.
Lock targets. Double shot, that sounds great. While zoomed in with a fully charged bow shot, multiple targets can be locked by holding aim over them for a short period of time. When released, arrows will strike multiple enemies simultaneously. Red lock symbols indicate locked targets, and the position of the indicator shows what will be fired, either body or head. Right, okay. Well, that's cool. And then let's get that one, because it makes sense to have a longer bow aim time if we're going to be doing some of that. So we can upgrade our pistol a bit. Rate of fire was an issue, so I do think having the upgraded rate of fire would be good. And the assault rifle, reload speed. Yeah, go on. We'll have some reload speed on that. Why not? Nothing yet to get elsewhere. Now we could fast travel back to the earlier areas and try and use the what's it called, the rope bow thing, to unlock other areas and go and do some tombs and stuff. Let's do one of those. Let's do one. Let's see how it is. Let's see whether it's worth it. So we're going to teleport back to this region, and then we're going to see if we can go and unlock a new area or unlock something interesting with the rope bow thing that I've forgotten the name of, and then we'll find out what sort of level of difficulty and what level of reward we get for those areas, because I think that's going to be key to whether we want to do any more of them. So like if we go back there, spend ages unlocking some new thing and it goes here, have some twigs, then obviously we won't bother coming back and doing repeated stuff. But if it says here, have a golden toilet, then I might be more tempted. Right. So let's go and try out this area. Because I presume I would have opened it already. Oh. Yeah, I would have opened it already if I was able to, so I guess it needed something that we didn't have. Whoa, shit! Right, well now's a good time to test out the old double bow, isn't it? I thought this was supposed to lock.
We're under attack! She's there! Open fire!
Need to be zoomed in. How do I zoom in? Oh, Z. Okay. I was pretty confident that was supposed to lock in on them. Anyway, good news is we get a bunch of loot from them. To be honest, I wasn't expecting there to be any enemies here at all, so that was a bit odd. Right, so I think let's take this in case it's useful. And then we'll go and have a look at this cage. So, impact barriers, guns or explosives, bang. Well, we didn't need anything new to do that. I don't know why I didn't just do that last time we were here. Anyway, let's have a look around.
A Mongolian tug. A banner of sorts to be affixed to a spear. This one looks like it's seen some violence.
Ooh. Alrighty, so... Oh, that wasn't the cave that we were supposed to be going and looking at. We were supposed to be going and looking at the one over here. Hello, dear. Oh. Oh, balls. Ah, yeah, that's the one. Right, so this it is the right one. So we needed to do something with it. So we do that. Whack. Oh, and suddenly we've got the strength to pull it down. Right, fine.
A thumb ring for a Mongolian arch.
We're full on mushrooms. Oh, we could be making some of those. How do we make poison arrows again? Is it middle mouse button? Yeah, but we're full. You can only have 3 at once. Interesting. So we're now collecting shotgun ammo. Interesting. Alright, let's see if there's anything else in this area that we haven't yet done. No. So let's go back to the base camp. So we've cleaned out the area. It's quite a satisfying feeling having the old, like, completion aspect of an area. Oh, hello, stag. Aha! Right, we've got some stag antlers, which I imagine we might be able to use for some... What the fuck? Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Right. So we can fast travel then. So that's a Mongolian passage. That's 100% complete. Is it though? Three out of 4 documents in that area. 23% complete. I don't know. The thing is, it's saying 23% complete. Well, what's 23% complete? Like the whole region? Are the different regions with different small regions? Or I don't know why I'm waving about. Hello. But I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what needs completed. So we're in this glacial cavern. Goodo. Now, was there anything here? Just that document. Challenge tomb. Explore. We already did. We did the challenge. We did that. So there's a relic that I haven't picked up and a document. No, but I have picked up the relic. So it's literally just a document that for some reason I didn't pick up when we were there. Oh, sod it. We're here. Let's just go and grab it. Oh! I forgot the hotkey for a second to actually grab with an axe, and I forgot that we needed one, all of which led to an instant and messy death. Let's try again. I need to remember how the... Oh, okay, that way. It is very satisfying. Like, the whole world that they've created is very, very cool. Right, now we get to this document. No, it was here.
It's done. We'll die here, thanks to Coraldus and the madness of the Order of Trinity. My ship will never see water again. We entered the glacial sea too far into the winter. Would have been turned back, but Coraldus would not abandon this lost prophet. He and his dead-eyed warriors seized control. He forced the ship through shallow tributaries until we could go no further. Then he made my crew construct sled runners, and the bastard forced us to tow the ship over land. It was death and excommunication to deny him. But it was death either way. I will make sure he dies here, with us. I've always kept a little poison at the ready, in case the ship was taken. Now, it has another use.
Alright. Bit dark, but yeah, fuck it. Alright, we've achieved level 3 Greek. Marvellous. So, fastest way back to a... back to... Whoop. Is probably to go back to the one we just came from, actually. So let's get back to it. and then go and do some in the next area. Jumping through a waterfall is very, very satisfying. So, fast travel. So it just seems to be for like books and stuff like that. Let's have a look at this area. Soviet installation. Let's go there and see what happens. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Okay, so supply shack available. Visit the supply shack with the... Oh, this is the Byzantine coin place where you can buy some cool shit. Yeah. Yeah, so this was the place. Yeah, this is the area. So there was a... looks like we've unlocked some pink diamond thing here. I think we can fast travel over to this place and get into this temple here because we needed the rope tow thing to get in there. And I couldn't do it, so I just got the scale of the areas wrong. Right, cool. So let's zoom in a bit. Yeah, I zoomed out too much, look at that. Right. So we can go to the Copper Mill Yard, and we should be able to go and check out a new place. Oh, to be honest, normally I complain about how linear single-player games are and the fact that you're sort of trapped onto a single path. But then when you play some of the open-world ones, I find it a bit overwhelming. And so, I mean, overwhelming not in the case of, oh, I can't deal with it, but in the case of just like, I'm genuinely not sure where I'm supposed to go in terms of the levels of difficulty and in terms of like the scaling up of items. So if I go this way and then kill a boss and get an assault rifle, and then I go back this way and find out that they're all armed with, you know, wooden knives, then the challenge of the level is kind of lost, and you don't get to play the level as it was intended, sort of thing. And so that aspect always kind of throws me off. But I have to admit that there's a definite level of hypocrisy there, because I complain when they make it linear and I complain when they don't. So I'm genuinely now not sure
I'm making my way to the mine
which way is better.
top of the facility. Can you meet me there?
And I know that what I'd like is for them to say this is a level 3 area where you should, you know, go and you have level 4 items or whatever. But I know that that completely kills the fluff and the
Comrades, this report comes to you following an unprecedented discovery in the mountains of Freedom Station. Our deep mine crew has broken into a massive cavern filled with incredible ruins and artifacts, the likes of which have never been found in the motherland. The workers that we acquired from the native population have become agitated following the discovery. They clearly know something about these ruins. We will begin working the prisoners around the clock, for I believe we are on the verge of an even more amazing discovery.
Alright, random bucket of herbs. Optional tomb, find the entrance. Cool. That sounds fun. What the fuck? pretty full on ammo in general. All sorts of goodies in here though. So where was that relic that we missed? It's directly behind me. So there is a relic now to my right. Presumably in there. Possibly in here. Ah.
Another sculpture. But this one looks like a game. These pieces look familiar. I know I've seen something like this before.
Alright, we've learnt some Russian apparently from looking at some game pieces. Good on. Oh. More parts. I keep forgetting what all those parts and stuff are used for. Like, I think they're for upgrading my gear and upgrading my weapons and stuff. But I'd be lying if I said I remembered for sure. Right. Do-do-do. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Alright. Ah, okay. Wait, hang on. Wrong. Ooh. I thought it was wrong. Turns out it was a bit right. However, we have just got rid optional to... Oh, that was the same.
Cages. Like they were animals.
Quick check. Oh, there we go.
I don't think Anna shares our faith. Or she's in this for something else. She's conflicted. I get that. I used to be the same way, but we've all got a part to play in this. Took another patrol to see if I could get another kill. Sure enough, got a remnant at the perimeter. Took my time. Did it with my hands so I could see the light in her eyes go out. Stayed with her until she went cold. Magic. Constantine tells us that with the Source we'll live forever, that we'll finally look upon the face of God. But I already have. This is where I'm supposed to be. Took me so long to find it, but this is it. I'm home.
I've done a little bit of voice recording for a company one time. A friend of mine put me onto it because she does quite a bit more of it than I do. I only did the one time. And oh, hang on.
Weather and elements have taken it. So this is where the Soviets broke through.
Yeah. First contact was in one of the mine shafts. They shifted all operations to retrieval. But it looks like the revolt came within a week.
Workers finally had enough.
Well, that went great. So going back to the voice acting thing, so I think someone's pissed with us. Yeah, they are. God, that's really fun. Right, once again, back to the voice acting. So, I really have an appreciation for how difficult it is to keep the tone, timbre, tempo of your voice interesting, well intonated, like, and sort of audible, not just like volume wise, but to make sure that you enunciate everything clearly. Like, there's so many skills involved to the loot acting, and I think they've done such a good job so many times in this game. Like, every time you listen to one of those recordings, you just have to be impressed a little bit. And if you're not, you should be. Well, this is a cool area. I don't know if we're going the right way or anything like that, but it is most definitely cool. Weird markings. Let's have a look. Bit of lock picking. I wish she'd like level up her lock picking so she did it faster. So let's have a little wander about, shall we? Optional challenge tomb. Yes! Love optional challenge tombs. Bring it on.
He's ancient. What did they find down here?
So, to anyone in the chat, what are you up to this evening? Are you playing something, painting something? What's happening with everybody? Presume we just have to take a running jump at that line. So let's do it. Yep. Assembling some Gene Stealer coal. Ah, nice. That must be quite relaxing. I think, like, streams, Twitch especially, is perfect for that sort of stuff. Stuff where you just need to sort of get manual tasks done, but they don't need 100% of your focus, and you can just enjoy something else while you're doing it. I think that's a pretty much perfect combination. I'm a simple man. I see a shiny object and I go towards it. Unless it's World of Warcraft, in which case, stay away from shiny things, they hurt you. Alright, let's have a look. So, yeah, we're in some unknown area. Oh, I see. Probably should have grabbed a spare Molotov just in case we need it, but here we go. Oh shit, get your head down. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Hell of an entrance.
Are we actually genuinely injured by that? Do I need to heal up? No, okay. It's just her pretending to be injured. That's fine. Oh, okay. That was not the way to go. So I'm not really sure of the advantage of that ability to go that way. Maybe it's just a way to get back? Don't know. Let's heal up.
More artifacts. They must have broken through into an old passage. Got to see it for myself.
Buried treasure. Oh, Christ. Fair enough.
Got to get it past the water somehow. There we are.
Oh, that worked.
This flask belonged to a soldier in the Red Army. I don't recognize the insignia. It's still half full. I may need this before I'm done here. Whatever they found, it's got to be in there.
There's an optional challenge tomb within the optional challenge tomb. Sweet! Right. Oh, this area is so cool. Look at that. Right, presume we have to run and jump for that, so let's do it.
Someone was hiding mining.
We can no longer wait for our brothers outside the mines to begin their resistance. The Soviets have found something they desire more than the poison ore. They found our forefathers' history, have desecrated their tombs. This is the last injustice. We thought at first the old guardians would emerge and punish our tormentors. But now I see we will have to be the instrument of God's retribution. We gather our strength, store picks and axes in secret places. Very soon, those of us that are still well enough will rise up and bury our repressors here before they erase our past along with our present.
Nice.
Tools and makeshift weapons.
Do we need a gas mask or something to be down here? Oh no, she's just doing some thematic... Oh, cool. We've got a skill point. Let's have a look, see what we've got available. Stealth finishers are much faster. Well, I'm almost never stealthing anyone, so let's not worry about that. Stealth landing sounds good, though. Yeah, bugger that. That sounds good. Let's be quieter when we move about. We've got some weapon upgrades. What's that? A venom hand cannon? No. Polished barrel. Yeah, alright. Rate of fire doesn't matter, but the recoil's good. And the damage is nice. So we'll go with that. Cool. Alright. Moving on then. So I'm going to presume we need to turn off that water in order to be able to burn that thing down. Because there's too much water there now. And if we throw that, it's probably just going to waste the bottle that we might need later on. I mean, in previous challenge... there you go, we've got almost infinite bottles. In which case, let's just have a go and see if we can just lob one around the side.
No good. Too much water.
Which is fair enough. So we've got to try and somehow turn the water supply.
A trigger mechanism for a bomb. It's the same handiwork. He must have been gathering the supplies for a long time.
So, presuming we need to run, jump, grab hold of that, that will then bring the other crate down. But let's just have a little look around and see what benefit to us that actually is.
There it is. So close. Got to find a way inside.
When the uranium ore was nearly gone, I feared our operation was at an end. But even as we moved to close the shaft, fate intervened. We found a chamber, half destroyed by a cave-in, but clearly made by the hands of man. The artifacts inside are ancient, nearly 1,000 years old, untouched since the tomb was sealed. We redouble our efforts. Instead of mining, the workers now search and retrieve the artifacts inside. The natives of the valley, their resistance once broken, now bristle at this new assignment, as if they do not wish the relics to be seen. We will need to make an example of a few young men before their dark looks lead to something more.
Yeah. I think they were a bit late for that. Right, let's jump and grab hold of this thing.
Yes, that's it. The water's blocked.
Okay.
Damn it. Got to find a way to block it for good.
Okay. So, one of my thoughts is make a Molotov, then go up to the top, stand on the thing, instead of holding onto the side of it, and then throw the Molotov. Oh. Alright, that didn't work. So, what? Could force this Oh wait, so whatever it was is actually broken now. I'm not sure I understand. Excellent. This is fun. So, I think maybe we're supposed to climb up here. No. Can we climb up there? Possibly. Yeah, here we go. Uh-huh. And from here we're supposed to fix the pipe or something.
Be a way to free another cart.
Presume we rope arrow a cart onto that rope anchor. It swings down and blocks the water, would be my guess. Evening, Robin. How you doing? First person to spot something that I can anchor this fucking rope to wins a prize. That isn't the rope that I'm stood right next to, by the way, before anyone gets clever. Hello. Ah. Right. Evening, Voita. Oh, look at that. That's blocked off, you little bastards. Let's have a go from over here. Oh, that gets us a new cart. Right. Now what? Oh, I'm supposed to be stood next to this when I do it. And then that allows me to whack it on there. Right. And now, when we go and do the whole grab thing here, please don't die, good. Now, it should swing down on the rope, block the water, and then we can Molotov our way through that window.
That did it. Now for a little fire.
Now for a little fire, indeed. It's going very well. Having a good laugh. Yesterday we played a bit of Apex instead, because I was just in the mood. I'd been playing it. I'd just started playing it after a long break, a really long. I haven't played it for the last 2 seasons, but suddenly wanted to have a go, and so therefore took a day off. Oh shit! Whoa! Oh, cock. Well, it was going well. A little bit less now. Alright. So took a day off, but now we're back on Tomb Raider, and I'd forgotten how much I enjoy it, to be honest. I've been messing around, not really stealthing, if we're honest, sort of just shooting people in the head. But thoroughly enjoying the puzzles part. Pretty relaxing, yeah, that's about right. It's although there has been the occasional jump scare that got me, I'm pretty susceptible to jump scares in general, so.
Looks like they dragged it out of here.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. Fairly easy game. I think I should have put it on the hardest difficulty setting. I think that was potentially a mistake. In fact, are we able to fix that? Can we stick it on hardest now? Here we go. Oh. No, we can't increase it. Survivor and Extreme Survivor can only be chosen when a new game has begun. Alright, never mind. We'll stick with the sort of story run through. I mean, it's not like... I mean, I've died multiple times, but that's mainly just because I'm an idiot, not because the game's been super challenging. But yeah, another... after the stream on Apex yesterday, I got a message from one of the Slovenian War Machine team saying, oh, I didn't know you streamed Apex, you know, come on, we'll play some duos and so on and so forth. So it's nice to sort of just play something different now and again, different genre, and find that people are definitely interested in a number of things. So, am I trying to do all the collectibles? Why, have I missed something? I just wanted to do the optional tomb. I sort of got to a stage where I'd done enough to unlock the rope. What's it called? The rope vault or whatever. The rope bow. Yeah, I've been doing some of those so far. I mean, I'm not sort of compulsive about it. But I think I've done all the laptops. I don't think I've done burning flags. I don't remember that. So that's where we started, pretty much. Oh, well, that's because we're now done with this area, so we can just get out. Right? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, caves make sense, don't they? Like you want to do some caves. Well, I mean, caves generally are the things that lead to vaults or hidden items or whatever, so I do caves as well. I do a lot of stuff. I don't know. I just do what makes me happy. Which right now is leaving this area. Did you have the Baba Yaga DLC? I've been using guns, bows. I tend to use the bow more often. I've heard a lot of people, like Robin, mention that he was a fan of just using the bow. It's pretty psycho. What do you mean, just using the bow? Oh, Baba Yaga. Okay. Oh, we got into here by climbing, didn't we? Oh, I forgot. Interesting. Hello? Secrets revealed. More crap that we've not done. I like this area though, it's cool. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Oh, bollocks. The gameplay's getting a tiny bit choppy here. I am just going to close down some other programs for a moment. There we go. We're not losing any frames on the stream, but the actual in-game is getting a tiny bit choppy. So that can be burned down, fine. But in that case, we're going to need to find something flammable, presumably in here. Or not. Where's a rope post to tie a rope line to that from? And where can I get something flammable to burn this thing down? Here. Oh, shit. Fortunately, we have another one. No, I didn't just do that twice. Oh, no, the embarrassment. Right, third time's the charm. Genuinely gonna run out of things to throw at this fucking thing. Oh god, I bet they haven't. Oh, have they prepared 4 bottles? If I was them, I would not expect anyone to be that inept. All right, here we go. 4th bottle, 4th attempt. Are we ready? Let's do it. Light the bastard. Aim it significantly lower. There we go. Look at that. Like a pro. Burn myself. Just burn myself a little bit there. Just to prove that it's on fire, of course. Not further ineptitude. And then let's go and... Wow, we've got almost everything here in multiple quantities.
The Hero of the Soviet Union Medal. It's the highest honor given for acts of heroism. Perhaps one of the Gulag officers? Another Soviet
brush
pack.
up on our Russian. Alright. Doesn't actually tell us what it says, but brushed up on our Russian nonetheless. Arrows, we're good, we're full. Let's have a look what else needs doing in this region. So there are a couple of relics about. So there's still definitely things to be done in this region. For example, I want to know where we can apply that. That looks breakable. I'm gonna try something here. Ooh! Oh. What? Okay. Well, I did find the solution, just not in the traditional way. Oh, ho, 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 shit. we go. Nice. These areas are really beautiful. Presume we've just missed out on some items below us. Oh, there's dudes.
Not sure. Can't really see. But I just lost contact with the sweep team down below.
Understood. I'll radio the forward teams to be prepared. Can you see any movement?
You can't see shit, my friend. You just imagine the guy on the other end of the radio, can't you? John? John? Hello? Fucking radios. Right. How was that different than just jumping across? I don't get this game sometimes. Alright, fine. Let's do it. Let's not question them too much. Submachine gun.
There she is! Open fire! I'm taking fire! Cover me! Focusing fire! Get clear!
Right, we've all spotted my legendary Molotov throwing in the past. Looks like that one was equally good. Let's get this online a bit, and then good evening, gentlemen. Oh! They're better. They've got better aim. Not gonna lie.
Flush her out! Light her up! He's gone!
Right. I'm trying to get this double bow shot thing working.
Grenade out! I'm under fire!
I hope he just dropped his grenade, because that'd be really funny. Fuck it. Have a can. I feel like he wasn't quite scared enough of my can. It was a very dangerous can. So, again, this is one of those areas where I think it's a little bit too open. Like, why am I able to go back that way and go down a rope that doesn't look like I'm going to be able to come back, versus this way where the game's clearly trying to tell me to go? And because the game's trying to tell me to go this way, I really want to go the other way, because that's just how my brain works. Difficult.
The Red Army finally uncovered the Temple of the Prophet's Blessing. They have halted normal operations and are beginning to plunder the riches of our ancestors. We're ready. Working with the foreign prisoners, we've managed to hoard weapons and dynamite. When the Guardians are disturbed, we will use the chaos to revolt. The Red Army has been ruthless to us, but we will pay them back in kind. We will not stop until these invaders are dead. Only then will our secret be safe.
Only then will our secret be safe, which is why I'm writing it down. Ah.
I'm in trouble. Big fucking trouble. I've been snooping around, saving a few files for my personal use, and I found a correspondence thread about me. Worse, I think I was supposed to find it. The head of security knows I've been leaking data. Probably known all along, and they're just watching for now, waiting to see what my endgame is. I wish I had an endgame. I'm gonna die just because I was nosy and stupid. I don't even think this channel is secure now. They could have picked you up already. I'm getting paranoid out here. But this Trinity, they are big, and they're everywhere. And the more I find out, the more I realize how badly I fucked up. So here you go. You were right. Hope I get to tell you that in person.
What? Oh.
Lara, are you there? I pinned down Lara. You need to get out.
Jacob!
Woo!
Shit.
That'll be too easy. Let me see that activity log. I think it mentioned the safe. Manifest says the Soviets stored the most valuable artifacts from the site in this safe. Let's crack it open. Who's got the torch? On it. Okay, the rest of you, don't touch anything. Catalog whatever artifacts you find.
All of this came out of the mine?
Yeah. The last reports say they shut down operations as soon as they found the site.
Flammable, 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 everything's flammable. Still doing it.
Ancient. Writing's not Russian.
Heads up!
Good-o. Again, I'm wondering about the traffic signs. It's not like there are a bunch of Priuses about to come through. Roasty toasty bodies. Generators. Am I supposed to be destroying generators? Is there a quest for that? Doesn't look like it. Who thinks that's going to get real exciting? Okay. So, some guards through there. Can here. A little shrapnel thing. Over the top. Fresh explosives.
I got an angle. There she is. Open fire. Cover me. Taking fire. Keep her down. Covering fire.
Definitely a balance to be struck here. Is it that if I... if I shoot...
Suppressing fire.
Alright. So, like, if I shoot, is this fire just always happening? I think the fire's just always happening. There's not much I can do about it. Alright, glad I didn't shoot the one next to me. Oh!
Keep her down! Taking fire! God, keep firing! Focusing fire! I have visual confirmation.
Kill her. Now.
Yes, sir. Fan out. We have her surrounded.
They do have me surrounded. What the fuck am I supposed to do about this? Oh. Right, okay. I see. Sorted. Seems like we're not supposed to be able to interact with that gunfight, so I'll just not get involved. Whoa! That guy's a badass.
You seem to be making a habit of saving each other.
Thanks. I'm glad you're okay. Is that the way through?
Yes. There'll be more of them inside. You don't have to do this.
Can't get rid of me so easily. I still need some answers.
And there's no time to waste. This path will take us all the way through the mountain. My people used these ways until the Soviets arrived and began digging.
What did they find down here?
Enough to make them curious. They used machines and explosives to dig deeper. Did quite a lot of damage. Many of the old paths collapsed, but it's safe now.
It's safe now, he says.
It used to be.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good.
Trinity must have found the old mining equipment. They're trying to finish what the Soviets started.
And there's no other way through.
I'm afraid not. Not anymore. This complicates things.
What's the problem?
Shh, shh.
Hold on. The wires here are corroded, but I think I can bypass it. Almost ready.
He's like, shh, shh. Let me just take my big flare.
The Soviets destroyed much of the old paths.
Holy shit. Whoa. Oh. Bastard. Wow. That was really well done, concussion. Woo. Well, okay.
Jacob, are you there? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Fucking mind just collapsed.
This is bad.
I think I can... Okay. I can get power to that console.
We're not getting back the way we came. Now we gotta fix that lift.
I know. Just let me try something here.
Damn it. The elevator's jammed. Track looks rusted through. Okay, spread out. Find something to pry it loose. On it.
Keep her down.
Fuck!
Get clear. Throwing a grenade.
Alright, so not quite, as you can see, got the hang of the new ability to lock on and then fire a couple of arrows. Almost had it, and then it all went to shit. So we'll have to try it again next time. I'm presuming that this panel will not work. Oh, it does work. Oh no.
Oh shit. Now what? This should come in handy.
Combat knife, that's what we needed to do the to cut the flags down or whatever. Or to cut a rope, apparently. Nice and easy. Why take the elevator when you can take the ice? Ah. Uh-huh. Oop, map.
At your earliest convenience, please acknowledge these communiques. We have received no directives since the discovery of the ruins. Examination of the artifacts and scrolls recovered from the site continue. As impossible as it may seem, it appears we may have discovered the ruins of the legendary city of Kitezh. There are also numerous references to some kind of messianic figure. If I'm interpreting the texts correctly, he was a prophet who fled Byzantium sometime in the 10th century. The inscriptions say he carried with him an artifact of great power. For the time being, I have suspended normal mining operations. It is my intent to discover the truth behind this mysterious prophet.
Could this be part of the Lost City?
We now have heavy equipment in place within the main cavern. We intend to gain access to some kind of temple, even if we have to rip down its ancient doors to do so. While hundreds of artifacts have now been recovered and catalogued, 2 guard crews have gone missing in the mines. I have personally questioned the native prisoners. They claim to have no knowledge of the whereabouts of the missing guards. And though we've punished them harshly, I fear they are on the verge of revolt.
Too close.
Nice.
Separated again. I just hope Jacob's still alive. I don't know exactly.
Increased detonation seems good, especially since I'm dreadful, and booby trapping seems good as well.
To survive.
If we ever do manage to
I feel hopeful. There are incredible ruins all around me. This must be part of the Prophet's lost city.
Golden
But how much more is true? The divine source. Could it really be here?
Well, that seems better. Yeah, bugger it. Nice. Oh, that's so it's not stuff that we found, it's just DLC free stuff that's too much better than what we've got. Right, I didn't understand. So, let's go back to the assault rifle, and let's go back to our basic bow, because I would just rather not be cheating away. So, recurve. Cool.
This mural shows the Prophet preaching in Constantinople. These ruins are incredible.
All right, we're ready. Let it fly.
Oh no!
Good shot. Looks like that one. Okay, let's get that door down.
Looks like Anna was right about the lost city.
Now, this wall looks like it was put up in a hurry. I can feel air coming through. Keep her down! Take position! I'm under fire! Give me covering fire! Get clear! Fire in the hole! Come on, let's end this.
Good. Stealth approach continuing to go well. I suppose I should just stop shooting the first person I see. What can I say? It's a temptation of mine. Hold up. I think I missed a map thing. Or document of some sort. Yep.
Comrades, it is imperative that you respond to my communiques. We are now in dire need of supplies and reinforcements. A full revolt is in progress, and the prisoners now control the excavation site and surrounding facilities. In retribution, I have ordered mass executions of prisoners from the native population. With any luck, these rebels will lay down their arms and surrender to save their own countrymen.
Right. Let's go and have a look. Oh, okay. Crafting tool. Tools not new tiers. Base camp. Right, okay.
It is clear to me now that our communications have been sabotaged. You likely have received none of my cables for quite some time. But I will continue transmitting, as it is my duty. Local natives attacked us on multiple fronts soon after we attempted to sway them with the executions of their countrymen. There are far more natives than we ever anticipated. It is clear that they come from the other side of the mountain and have been preparing their revolt carefully for years. We are now without power and water, and winter is upon us. Those of us who remain will soon be leaving. We have one train transport, and we will take with us as many records and artifacts as we can.
I get to play with this thing? No.
I'm not strong enough.
So presumably we have to grab one of these things to shoot. Oh, they've already kind of shot that. And that one's already being pulled off there. So maybe that one needs... Oh, let's just climb up the bastard thing. Such a cool area again. Like, I know I keep saying it, I sound like a broken record, but they have made some... Oh! I need to stop looking about. I did this on Apex as well.
Someone tried to get through this door before.
Oh, so this is the old one. So yeah, it's this one that I'm supposed to... There we go. Shit. We dead? We might be a little bit dead. Oh yeah, we're done. So we have to do that quite a bit faster. Noted. Good one. Let's take the safe route onto the rope, shall we? So, I think we have to go around here. I can't do anything. Like, I can't go around that way, I can't go around this way, I cannot jump. I can't... Like, what? What am I supposed to do? Interesting. Yeah, but I can't... Ooh, okay, okay. Oh, she will hop round this side, right, okay. Climb up on there, please, miss. Thank you. I can do something with that. I can presumably hook this up to this. Why does that matter? Why does that matter? this out of the way. Hit this. Attach it to this. Grab this. And then wind it all the way up. So that when it goes down, it has enough force to knock that van off the ledge. And it will hopefully break open. That's my guess. Snip. Well, other than the impending doom, it seemed good. Oh, we've lost that one as well. Which has, of course, opened up new possibilities. And a bucket of herbs. Fan service. Okay. Let's have a look.
She's there by the mirrors. Open fire!
Oh. Fucking hell.
Give me covering fire!
Fuck.
Just you and me! Grenade out! On your back!
We're shit out of herbs.
Fire in the hole!
We are massively out of herbs. Oh, there's some. That's good. Monolith discovered.
Now this
Let's
makes
have a read.
sense. If I follow these directions...
She needs glasses. She needs to be that close. Hang on a sec. So a new coin cache discovered. Oh, right here. Beautiful. Ooh, quite a lot of them as well. Nice. Alrighty, so we've killed lots of dudes, but now we are a bit stuck. So, where to, Mr. Bond? Presumably over there somehow. Yep.
Gold sword hilt inlaid with jewels. This belonged to a Byzantine noble. The blade itself was snapped off at the base. Did this happen in battle? Neatly avoided the trap. Now let's have a look and see where some extra. Aha! Much needed herbs. Oh, and a little bit of reading. Here we go.
To any who received this message, I will soon be dead, and with me all knowledge of this place. Escape for us was never an option. We boarded the train and set out for the long journey, only to discover that mere miles from the mountain, the tracks we built upon the backs of so many dead had simply disappeared. For months now, the native population has carefully dismantled the railroad, intentionally isolating this place in preparation for their attacks. And like their precious ruins, I will soon be taken by the snows and forgotten.
God, that's a shitty feeling, isn't it? Like, you think you're in charge, things are going alright, you're sort of getting on with stuff, and then you think, oh, they're getting a bit revolty, let's maybe kill a few, and then suddenly you find out that they've not only been storing explosives, organising a massive revolution and getting ready to fucking kill you all, but also that they've piece by piece just taken apart the railroad, your only way out of there. Oh, what? Pissing hell. Oh, that's the way we came in, right. Okay. Oh, so this was the area with the other rope gun or whatever. Nice, nice, nice. Let's have a quick glance around, just see what's going on. Bow. I already had the bow, so that seems a bit odd, but anyway, alright, I suppose I had like a basic bow or something, and maybe now it's a proper bow. I don't know. So, map updated with some new crap. Let's have a look and see what we were missing. Do you see that? There's like a... There's something hidden under there. And that's highlighted. This doesn't make sense to me. Why were we able to shoot that thing down? Why is that there if we can't? Get to it somehow. Did I just not place it correctly? No, because even if we lob that over, we won't be able to. No bueno. I am certain there's something hidden in there. Look at that nonsense there. Anyway. Don't want to get too obsessed with it, so let's keep moving on. So this rope gun. Interesting. Need to take the ladder up, do I? But I thought I already went up here a bit. But then I came down to have a look for some... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I went down. I can't remember why I went down. Hang on. Huh. Right. I feel I'm going to regret this. Regret! Are we supposed to try and make it over there, or are we supposed to make it down there? I do not see a way in which we make it over there without dying, so I'm going to go this way and hope that it's correct. Fuck. Nah. I still think it was correct. I think we're supposed to go down. But oh yeah, you're saying down as well, right? Let's go down, and then maybe go this way instead of my lunacy-inspired actions a moment ago.
If I can bring down that crane, it should be enough to rip open the door.
If I can bring down that crane. Right.
If I can fill that bucket, it might be heavy enough to bring down the crane.
So we need to bring the... Oh, I got it. Fine. Oh, okay, that's for afterwards. So we need to push it first, get it to the other end, then shoot the bucket, wind the bucket under the water, fills, etc., etc. That'll do.
Right, that should work.
Yeah, exactly. What she said. Ah, balls! How did I find the one gap? Well, that doesn't make this section easy. Oh, I jumped too soon and it just forgave me. I don't know why it forgave me. I should have died. The game decided to be nice. That's all that happened there. And now we're trapped in here.
This statue must be the immortal prophet.
If he's immortal, he should still be around. Just saying.
And this, it shows the exodus of his people from the deserts of Syria. They settled in a hidden valley and built a great city. Katash. To protect the city and its people, the prophet raised an army of warriors. But what is this showing? It's not the divine source they're holding. Something else, but what? And his warriors forged for him an atlas, that the prophet might always know his city and its secrets.
Handy.
A map of the city. It could show the way to the divine source.
Stage 1, loot collection. Alright.
It's a wonder this place is still standing. Even damaged, the artistry is stunning.
Time to get our swim on, I think. Oh, is that all blocked off? We're not allowed. Or have I just forgotten the hotkey again? Oh, spikes. No, it does seem like we're supposed to go this way, so it's more likely that I've simply forgotten the hotkey. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Pretty sure I went as fast as you can there.
It's a wonder this place is still
Clearly
standing.
not. Right, I'm holding shift. Alright. Yeah, it must have bugged it up, fair enough. Cool. Jesus, that is some scenery, isn't it? Christ. Oh, shit.
Stop right there!
Easy. Easy. You know I'm not with Trinity.
Why should we believe you? I escaped with one of yours. A man named Jacob. Where is he now? We were together, but we got separated in the mines.
She killed him!
No! No! Jacob would never trust an outsider. Please, listen, I am not your enemy. I warned you. You should have left.
Sophia! Enough!
Father!
That was a quick turnaround, wasn't it?
I thought I lost you.
I'm glad you made it out of there. Forgive Sophia, she is cautious.
In her position, I'd be the same way. What did you find out?
Trinity is coming in force. We must prepare.
Her?
She's a friend. On my word, no harm will come to her.
These ruins. They must be near the Prophet's lost city.
Come. We do not have much time. Prepare the weapon stores. Secure the battlements. Go! Now! They're almost here. but we're outnumbered.
The children and elders are vulnerable.
Go. Get them into the catacombs. Light the fires. The valley must be alerted.
Incredible.
Sophia, muster our fighters. Then meet me in the upper village.
Don't disappear again, Father.
There's much to do. If we had more time.
Later. For now, I'll do what I can to help.
Like, shoot all the bad guys. More submachine gun.
You, head down to the old radio. Get the generators. We need to get one last transmission out, and let the other settlements know what's coming.
I'm gonna quickly check the...
You two, I need eyes out across the valley.
I feel a bit bad just nicking all their stuff, but...
I want to know the moment you see their helicopter.
This vase must have been beautiful once, but someone's poked a few new holes in it and filled it with dirt. They must have used it to grow seedlings.
Yes, of course.
If we see anything, we'll sound the horns.
Go with God.
Alright, so we've got a compound bow.
I'll give them that. Trinity is on their way. They could do with my help. And this atlas
And then we
from the
can
mural.
upgrade
If
it.
it really is some kind of map of the ruins, I've got to find it before Anna.
With even
If I
more
don't,
damage.
Then all these deaths will have been in vain.
Sounds good.
And I can't
This
have
one
that
can have
on my
more
hands.
ammo. And that doesn't really matter for now. We have only one skill point, but let's see what we can do. So we can heal faster. Gather more. Let's go. Inventory equipment. We haven't got nearly enough pelts to make any of that because we haven't been hunting anything really. So I need to sort of make a note that I should be killing some more of the wild animals, I guess.
If we only had one more day to prepare.
But we can drive them out, can't we? You were there when we drove these idiots out. People need to hear this again.
I mean, it's not pelt, but it's pretty fun.
I need more wood for the fire.
They needed to go under to repair the guard towers. We'll have to make do with what we have.
Well, if they need arrowheads for the battle, then I need more firewood.
I've already cut plenty. Besides, I don't know.
Another difficult winter for my people. There are more deaths than births now. And as the seasons pass, the young ones are becoming restless. I see them looking to the sky when the rare plane passes overhead. Wistful. Wondering. Longing. I know they are still deeply committed to the cause. But I also sense a change coming. An end to our way of life is on the horizon. The most recent invaders are fading from memory. But as the technology of men advances, more are bound to find our valley again. And we are bound with the fate of this place. For better, or worse.
How much more time you'll have left to forge?
We can make points faster than broadheads. That should be our focus.
Hello there.
If you played Fable 2, your nickname would totally be Chicken Chaser. Right.
You're Jacob's guest. If you're looking for a way to help, they're repairing the guard towers just down the path. I mean no offense, but You don't look like you're ready for a turn on the anvil.
Hello.
Hello.
I promised to keep them safe. What have I done? We should have been ready for this. We knew better, damn it.
I feel like we're not so much like helping as just robbing.
I made a mistake today. One that threatens to lead to more mistakes. I spent time alone with Olya. Something I have avoided until now. She reminds me of my beloved Sophia, whom I thought I'd long forgotten. And it opens my heart like a wound. She clouds my judgment, even when she is not present. I sound like a giddy child. And those days are far behind me. I must bury these old feelings deep and stay apart from my people for a time.
Just keep your eyes out. I'll be here at any moment.
I'll do what I can.
You there. We could use some help if that's what you're here for. There's not enough.
I'm here to help. What can I do?
We're trying to fortify as many of these towers as we can. Most of them were badly damaged in last year's floods. We've got the repairs in hand, but I need some extra supplies from around the valley. If we can get these towers repaired, it'll give us an advantage over the invaders, and it'll help us reach the upper levels of the ruined towers. Will you help?
Yep.
I'll see what I can round up.
Thank you. Bring them back to me when you found them.
Hardwood branches, deer hide. So we need to kill some deer, which is pretty much what I was just saying. Sadly, we've now got to give him the sodding hides when we do find them. Balls. Anyway, right, let's go hunt something.
Young ones, you scoffed at learning your letters. Said it had nothing to do with hunting. But that's your first lesson. Everything is connected. And I am always right. You clever students who saw the folly and stubbornness and can read this, here's your first assignment. Track, hunt, and bring me back the pelt of one of the small creatures of the valley. Hares you can find anywhere, night or day. Both the little brown ones in our valley and the snow hares in the peaks. The squirrels stick to the trees, and rain will drive them into their burrows. And if you see fit to seek the rats, look inside the ruins, or anywhere the dead still lie. Please, do not bring me a rat.
Upper level sounds like another area to loot. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the sort of... Oh, hello. Yeah, if you get offered a quest, it's pretty much always going to lead to some looty goodness, isn't it? Now then. Where are we shooting that from? Presumably we're going here, here, here.
Here is your lesson for today. Bring me any creature with feathers. The birds in our valley fly mostly by day, nesting away at dark. You've seen gulls and other kinds farther afield. Those common birds would count for today's lesson, but it would lack ambition. You clever students who wish to impress me would do well to head to the high elevations between dawn and dusk. I would find Buzzard most impressive. And before you ask, The chickens around our village came here with our ancestors. Bringing me a tame bird from your mother's yard will not fulfill the assignment.
Fuck! Right. Oh, hang on.
The followers of the Prophet fled to the east. The journey was difficult.
Brush up on a bit of Greek. Nice. Right, so let's do this and then be a bit faster on the jump after the shot. Nope. Can you really make it over to that from there? Is that looks like you shouldn't be able to, but I'm going to presume you can, so let's go. No way. There's no way. Uh-huh. What are we supposed to do from up here? Just to shoot that bullseye, was it? That seems a bit tame. What's that? That's a challenge. What can we jump to? From here? That tree, but there's nothing to hold on to. We tried jumping over that rock, we didn't make it. That wall is the only thing remaining. We cannot dig into it and we're nowhere near close enough. Use the momentum as it's swinging down, sort of thing. All right, we'll give it a go. Too soon, way too soon. If you can get there from the top later, then I'm doing that, because that's a pain in the ass. Optional challenge, find the tomb, presume it's in the water, let's go. Uh-oh. Progress past this point requires the rebreather. Right, okay. quick look underwater, not much going on. And we need a bit of gear to get there later. Apparently. So I suppose we now need to keep looking about for... What was it? We need to kill birds, we need to shoot bullseyes, we need to do quite a lot of things. What are we supposed to do in this area? Go into this cave, I presume. Fucking hell. What kind of bear takes that many shots from an assault rifle? What the fuck is that bear made of? Jesus, it's fucking invincible. What the hell? Goes down to 2 arrows, but a fucking arsenal from an assault rifle doesn't kill it. That was insane. Right, let's do some mining. Oh, it's already full. And we're already full on those. Oh, we can pelt this dude. We've acquired a bear. Good-o. On we go. Loot the bear? Like more than I already did, or just like I just didn't get to what? Oh, so I can't go there without a rebreather either. Jesus Christ. Okay. And by the way, was that bear just... did it literally have that much health that I needed to put 70 shots of assault rifle and then the 2 arrows just happened to kill it? Or is it just immune to assault rifles and the bows are just what you know, like 2 shots of a bow will kill one or something? Oh, it has actually got that much health. Oh, okay. Oh, you can only have one at a time. Interesting. Huh.
Lara, I'm sorry if Sophia was
less than welcoming.
I understand. I'm just glad you were there to vouch for me.
So that I'm not
My people
fucking
have spent
dead.
decades fighting outsiders. It's not an easy habit to break. See if you can lend a hand with the preparations. A little hard work would go a long way towards building trust.
I'll see what I can do.
I was standing next to it. Oh, hang on. So that was a challenge tomb up there, was it? Alright, well I'll work my way back up there in a sec. I just want to get these pelts. I don't know why the dramatic music suddenly started up. So if that was an optional tomb thing, then let's go and do it. So, oh, hello. There are a bunch of them. Yeah, well, I mean, there were two that we saw that we couldn't get into because we needed the rebreather thing that... What? Fucking hell. Fire. Okay. Anybody glad that we didn't manage to put the difficulty up? Because frankly, I think I have died in every potential place where you could have died. Oh, it's put me down here again. I'm gonna go and do that again. But as we have just finished this up, we could just chat with this guy first.
Here at any moment.
I'll do what I can.
Here you are. This should be everything you asked for.
Good, good. Leave some of the supplies in the basket there, and we'll finish the repairs. But I need you to bring the rest of the supplies down to the tower by the lakeshore. When you're done, meet me back here.
Deliver them to the second tower. Don't know where the second tower is. Bugger that, let's do the optional tomb. The little green on the map. Oh yeah, it was actually, I couldn't see it because my microphone covers the very bottom centre of my map. Because it's big and it sits just below the screen. Right. Okay, let's get the old assault rifle out. No, actually, let's get the pistol out. Alright, well, this seems like a good place to finish, if any, as we are over the time, and we look like we're at the start of a new tomb. So that'll be fun for next time. Let's go back to this and switch over to there. So, hope you enjoyed the stream. It was quite a chilled one. We didn't sort of get too much further in the story, I suppose. No, that's not true. We learnt a fair amount. We sort of learnt that we've got this army of the Prophet defending the artifact and so on and so forth. But I get the impression that most of you who've been watching today, at least, already know the story better than I do. And so I'm learning the story and you're sort of just reliving it and watching me have a little chill about and generally messing up every opportunity that came up. I managed to die, which wasn't great, was it? Although it was quite amusing a couple of times. It does help a lot to not get caught up. What do you mean? To court. Oh, to know the story already. Yeah. So, like, I mean, I'm not skipping the audio files and I'm not skipping the journals and documents and stuff because I think from the stream perspective it's better to have the story sort of read aloud and to sort of have that as part of the stream. But quick show of hands, would anyone prefer that I skip all of that? You like it, it does add to it. Yeah, I feel like it's something that should be on the stream. And I'm not a big fluff fan at all. Don't skip it. Yeah, good. All right. I assumed that was what people would want, and I think it creates a better atmosphere, especially like these usually Monday and Tuesday are sort of progression streams where we follow a game's story along. And yeah, okay, I'm not the greatest story. Oh, you've not played the game, so you'd like to hear it. Yeah, cool. So, I'm not the greatest sort of story mode player, but I do like to find out what's going on. And with Evil Within, for example, I really enjoyed learning about the different characters and how that worked and why we were there and so on. And while we didn't learn as much as I would have liked, I was sort of chasing that information, chasing that story. So I think it makes it more fun. And that might end up being the next progression game that we play. It might be Evil Within 2. I think will have probably, by the time we finish Tomb Raider, I will have had enough of a break where my mental defences are back up and we can start with Evil Within 2. Which, frankly, is not like the scariest game in the world. It's just that I'm massively shit at horror. So any bits of horror just freak me out. Right. Tomorrow will be Wednesday, and therefore for now it will be Quern. So the puzzle game again. So for any of you that have been following along with that, it is really fun, really beautiful. If you haven't been following along, then you've got a unique opportunity to go and play the game. I know that at least one or two people told me that they've done that. So they came in, watched the stream, saw that the game was really fun and looked great, and then just went and bought it and didn't watch me play it. So you can always take that route. And I would not necessarily say that's a bad idea. I think it's a really fun game, very satisfying. And provides somewhere between 12 and 20 hours. I don't know yet. I think I've put 12 into it. And we've got a few more to go, I would imagine. I don't think we're at the end yet. There seems to be the storyline still sort of continuing, although it's the story's quite slow paced on that one. It's very chill. So if anyone wants to do some painting or assembling or anything like that, then tomorrow night is the night, because it is a wonderfully chilled out stream. I really enjoy it, and I think the people that we usually get in the chat for that evening as well, also, it's sort of a very chilled mood, so feel free to come and join for that. And then Thursday, no idea, I'll probably either play some Darkest Dungeon on my own, so cracking on with some Darkest Dungeon just to sort of see what I can do, or it might be Apex Legends again, or or Dota Underlords maybe, although that game's fallen a little bit out of my favour recently. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great evening. Thanks for joining me, and Gezo, it was a pleasure. Thanks for the help. You provided info when it was needed several times, so I do appreciate that. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and maybe see you tomorrow. Take care.